So it's not what's happening or the things that are going on all the time, but our perception to it. So what we, and it's the same for depression, anxiety and many other things. So we can create stress and we can get rid of stress in many ways. And many times we think stress is because of what's happening. Oh, now it's coming to me and now I'm feeling stress. But more than what is happening is how we look at it, what we believe. And is that clear, what I say? So what we believe and our opinions, our judgments about what's going on. And there are two kinds of stress. And I keep it very simple. If you want to know more, just let me know. One kind is the natural stress. It's good that you feel stress and that there's a reaction in your body because you have to run or climb a tree or whatever. But if something is happening here and now and you feel that it's dangerous, that's the natural stress. And you have to, and it's good that you have judgment and that you react. But there's also the psychological. Yeah, is it right?
Yeah.
Stress. And that's when I'm sitting here very quiet, but I think about what has happened yesterday when someone was shouting at me, or what's going to happen tomorrow, or experiences in the past. So it's, or the movies we choose. If you take a very romantic movie, it's a different reaction than if you watch a horror movie. And what's interesting, human beings, to my opinion, are the most fascinating creatures there are, because the body doesn't know the difference. If it's happening here and now, or if we are just thinking about it. So, if you have the experience of worrying, doesn't matter about what, you think it and your body is reacting. So that's how, in a way, we can say we create our stress. So it's the way we think. Everybody still with me? Questions? Or does it sound too easy? So I'm free to choose and no one can control what I think. So I can choose to whatever kind of thinking I do. So I can be happy for no reason at all. So like we say, it's now, tonight, I can choose to be happy because I'm in bloom. I'm in this beautiful building. I'm looking at you, all beautiful women. Meeting new people, learning new things. It's March, it's getting spring. So at this moment I can choose to have no reason or good reasons to be happy. I can also choose to be unhappy when I think about the war in Syria, for example. Or that it's quite cold outside and I have to be on the bike later. But those are things I cannot change. And of course it's terrible, there are terrible things happening in the world. But I have to see, to check, can I change them or not? And if I cannot change them, I'm wasting my time and my evening while I'm worrying about the weather when I'm here with beautiful people like you.
I guess the thing is always, just to throw this in,
Yeah.
I think the challenge is, I mean, I like the way you're contrasting it, it's very clear here, you know, black and white. I guess where it becomes more difficult is the grey zone.
Yeah.
When it becomes very personal, you know,
Yeah.
then it's going to be more difficult for people to discern, okay, is it now, can I really not change it, or am I actually stuck in the belief that I can change it?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And also, it's so unconscious, it's such a pattern.
Yeah.
I do it all the time. And many times we don't realize that we choose, we can choose our thinking. So, and it's all patterns, it has to do with how you grew up, how you have learned to think, what habits you have. But when someone is shouting, I say, hey, I'm just on my bike, someone in a hurry, we don't know each other, but if someone starts shouting at me, it feels like it's about me. It doesn't have to be about me at all. So before I realize I'm going to react, and it's not what I want, it's not what's making me look much better, but it's reflection, reaction, we do it very easy. But I'm learning, and that's what I want to tell you. So choose your thoughts, and this is what we know with our intellect, our smart thinking, our consciousness, but this is all in our subconscious system, and this is where all the garbage is at the same time. So you can here put a lot of positive thinking into yourself and say, I'm fine, I'm beautiful, but if I have the belief here that I'm too fat, or getting too old, or whatever, this doesn't work. And like you say, in the grey area or in the patterns, if someone's passing by, or like if you have an experience with a not so nice grandfather, and there is someone passing by and he's smoking a pipe, like your grandfather did, or has the same aftershave. And sometimes just the smell can be enough to bring us in a bad mood. And we don't, if it's here, we don't have any idea where it's coming from. I'm also happy today, and suddenly I'm not. On all our body are many meridian points. In Faster EFT we only use this one, this, this. And there are many in the hands, so we want a fast way, so we do this. You have them all. Is that enough? Yes, yes. Then we have some minutes, but we see what we can do. I want you to do the same and to tap along with me, because then you can help yourself as well. I say the things for Annette and you take the things for yourself, but you also take my words, let it go, it's time to let it go, it's safe to let it go. And you just repeat it. So we tap here, then next, beside your eye, under your eye, and on your collarbone. And then I say, take your wrist, take a deep breath, blow it out, and say peace.
Does it matter which side?
Yes, I want what does it think? No. So you can do it on this side, you can do it on this side. What we, sometimes when I want to really do, I do this. But it's not necessary, because it gets painful sometimes. And if you are in the line at Albert Heijn and you're in a hurry, it's a bit weird to do this. So you can just do this, and you touch them all. Or what we do at the end of the day, most of us do it, it works the same. And also we can do mental tapping, and that's really powerful, because you have to think that you feel this, but you don't do it.
Yeah.
And that's confusing your mind at the same time. So and then you just say let it go. So it's funny, if you're in a really difficult talk with someone, and they are looking straight in your eyes, and you can just inside yourself say, let it go. You become very calm, and that's also very relaxing to the others. And they don't get you crazy, so they calm down as well, or they get totally crazy, and they go to the room. Yes, out of your eyes. I release and let go. All angers, all sadnesses, all emotional traumas. Under your eyes, I release and let go. All resentment, guilt,